Switch on.
There will be a statement before Parliament. Whatever the legitimate demands, let's aggregate them in that statement, which will come before Parliament. And like I've told you, I wasn't here. The Honorable Minister of State made a statement which was succinct. And from what he said there is a way we operate. We are in charge of the police. Him and I are in charge of the police. We are not answerable for the activities of the Tonton Maputo. I thank you.
Of the two ministers, I think it would be right for them to apologize to the Fourth Estate since they are part of us for what was done during the Kawempe by-election. Yes, thank you, Chair.
I thought the minister meant, which is different from, so if you deny the whole house that opportunity, it will not be fair. So it is procedural okay. The Parliament had already requested for a statement. So let's stick to that until you prepare a formal statement on the floor of Parliament.
Much obliged, Chair.
Thank you.
Sense of your guidance, that the minister shall make a statement in Parliament, but also you have alluded to the fact that we are yet to have elections, and the Ministerial policy statement, I think, will have to speak to how the ministry is going to handle probably having the mechanism to control the elections. Mr. Chair, it is prudent that in this discussion, where we are reviewing the Ministerial policy statement, for the minister, whom I really applaud, because recently I heard his message when he was in a church fundraising, and I want to applaud you, Minister. Thank you so much for being candid to the cause of the freedom fighters. Honorable Chair, it would be prudent when we give hope in the process of reviewing this by committee, to give hope these committee members who represent the people of Uganda that we are safe and we are going to be safe in the election. And maybe I also need to know who is in charge of JAT. Is it also part of these electors? Such that we also get to know, as members representing the people of Uganda, that we are safe even here where we are. Because the First Estate and the people of Uganda need safety in his hands. Thank you.
Honorable Minister.
For members of Parliament to ask these pertinent questions and seek answers. First of all, I want to make an observation that my counterpart, the Honorable Nambos, is not here. And when she comes, she will start making trouble. So
we'll start
just
again.
tell her that once you are late, you miss the boat when she comes. Honorable Chair, unfortunately, I can't answer this question, the question you seek answers to, because I happen to be the global chairman of the Pan-African movement, and we had a movement meeting in Harare. So I was not available when these Kawempe things were taking place. I was in Zimbabwe. However, my colleague, the Minister of State, addressed Parliament, I'm told, and he ably put our position. And the President has also made a position, and we are bound by collective responsibility to follow the statement of the Chief Executive. So if you have any questions after the statement of the Chief Executive, I think you better refer those questions to the Chief Executive because we are bound by collective cabinet responsibility and he is the chair of the cabinet. So I can't put any other position other than the position of the Chief Executive. I thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Executive. If you saw what happened in Kawempe, at least you can say something other than waiting for the cabinet. You're part of the executive.
Honorable Chairman, you don't need a bishop. You reached Jesus
Procedure.
Christ. And now you are asking a bishop to explain. What
Procedure, Honorable Keyo.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable, to continue with the statement. So, would it be procedure right that the minister sticks to the
Thank you.
submission?
It's a Honorable Margaret.
On that chair, the minister is here presenting to us the ministerial policy statement,
Yes.
not representing the chief of executive. So may we kindly follow, because we are going to be time-barred. At the end of the day, they will say the Committee of Defense and Internal Affairs have not done their work.
Thank you. Honorable Tamaguzi, we have an agenda. Okay, this is a committee. Give us a chance to receive ministerial policy statement.
Yes,
There is plenary,
Chair.
and if we don't, then we'll be failing in our
Much
duty.
obliged, Chair.
Thank you.
I seek
What are you
clarification.
seeking?
I seek clarification from the minister. It is true the state minister presented the paper in the parliament, and where, Honorable Chair, you were there, and there were several demands from the House. One were to highlight the people that participated in clobbering the people of Uganda. Now, there are so many highlighted demands from the people of Uganda in their platform called Parliament. And colleagues, let's not assume that we are here on our own behalf. These are good people. These are not the people who beat the Ugandans. And the minister is clear. We need to know. We should not rubbish and take this lightly. You have a collective responsibility to answer for the cabinet even when you are
Okay,
here.
so your point of
So
clarification.
clarification I seek from the minister. While you presented the paper in the parliament, there are several demands that parliamentarians demanded. Can we also have those
Thank you.
answers?
So, okay. Switch on.
There will be a statement before Parliament. Whatever the legitimate demands, let's aggregate them in that statement, which will come before Parliament. And like I've told you, I wasn't here. The Honorable Minister of State made a statement, which was succinct. And from what he said there is a way we operate. We are in charge of the police. Him and I are in charge of the police. We are not answerable for the activities of the Tonton Maputo. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Can we get ministerial policy statement from you?
Honorable Chairman, members of the committee,
In the Constitution and our rules of procedure, specifically Rule 146 and Section 13(4) of the Public Finance Management Act, where, if I may, just for purposes of understanding, Rule 146 says policy statements that each minister responsible for a vote, ministry or head responsible for a vote shall be, the date is not in the rules, it is 15th, but the same, we are in March. Submit to Parliament a policy statement for the preceding financial year for the ministry or the vote. So we are here to receive a ministerial policy statement from your ministry and all agencies they are under, especially the following votes. Vote 009, which is the Ministry of Internal Affairs, headquarters. Vote 120, National Citizenship and Immigration Control. Vote 144, which is Uganda Police Force. Vote 145, Uganda Prison Service. Vote 135, Directorate of Government Analytical Laboratory. Vote 137, National Identification and Registration Authority. We also acknowledge that there are other agencies that get subvention. So we are here to make sure we prepare a budget for the financial year 2025-2026. And 2025-2026, Honorable Minister, is of significance. One, it is a year where we shall have elections to underpin our democratic credentials as a country. First with the party primaries, all the parties, then general elections in January. And when we talk about elections, then the role of police and policing in general is at the core, at the center. And of course, those who misbehave then end up in the hands of Akena and the rest. So we are here to listen, to receive your statement. We analyze it. These honorable colleagues have been at it for some time. And I urge you, honorable colleagues, to restrict ourselves to the ministerial policy statement. We are, yes, to the ministerial policy statement. We have only 1 week within which to submit final reports on the floor of Parliament. Documents have been given to us before, we have gone through. So I encourage you to participate, but also to restrict yourself to the subject matter. Honorable Minister, or ministers, it's now my pleasure to invite you to make your presentation to the Committee of Parliament. Thank you.
Okay, I have a procedural matter here.